Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. Got fresh batteries now. 3, 2, 1, beam me up, scanning. There we go. My juice little light, thank you little light, you delicious head. Right, now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and wonderful time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. Right, now then, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it's been rather windy. There's a tiny bit of sunshine earlier, and it's dry. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's the weather forecast. It is rather windy actually, yes. Okay, blowing a gale. And the little squirrels again, okay, were up on the roof, okay, because I did a little shorts video, my delicious little babies, and the point that I was making is that there's a beautiful little African family who moved in, okay, a while ago, and well, I've been here for what, over 7.5 years now, and I've never ever in my life seen, you know, 4 squirrels playing on the roof. Never. You see, all you have to do, if you was to type in what a squirrel, you know, so it's squirrel totem, okay, then you'll see it has many different meanings to do with the little squirrels. Do you see what I mean? And even yesterday, they were up on the roof again, my delicious little babies. Do you see? It's like when little squirrels, there's a point to everything what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, like when the little squirrels come into our garden, well, you see, little birdies won't even go near them. Do you see what I mean? Because they want to get the feed first, the little squirrels. Do you see what I mean? Yes. You know, and it's like, you know, they're gathering things. You know, if you imagine like little hamsters, they're the same. Do you see what I mean? It's like they put it in them and then they put some in their cheeks. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? There's a point to everything what I'm saying, okay? So I'll leave that with you. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so let's have a look, shall we? So we've got 4 pieces today, my delicious little babies, 4 pieces, okay? Just like, you know, when you get 4 squirrels, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, you probably think I'm bonkers with what I've just said. I'm really not, you know, I know exactly what I'm saying, okay? Now then, so the first one, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies. So all you have to do, please and thank you, is just to type in on YouTube in the old space bar, please and thank you, should you wish to. Andrew, no, sorry, do forgive me. Rewind and start again. The uploader, sorry, and like I said with all of them, not in that way, not in that way. The uploader is called Hearts, you know, of Oak. Hearts of Oak. Now this uploader happens to have 15.5 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? 15.5 thousand on YouTube. And the video should read Andrew Bridgen MP, okay? A bridging too far for the UK government, okay, my delicious babies? So I'll just repeat that once again, shall I? Andrew Bridgen MP, a bridging too far for the UK government, my delicious babies, okay? So we're going to tick that one off, yes. Very interesting to listen to, okay, with Andrew Bridgen, okay, my delicious babies, yes. And while I'm talking about that, seems that, I mean, I personally have not watched, you know, to do with, what's his name, Lawrence Fox. I personally did not watch it, but we're hearing, you know, it's hot on the press, isn't it, all over the YouTube and everything. I'm pretty sure probably on other platforms. Well, it seems that Lawrence Fox is getting it in the neck as well. My delicious babies, it seems. Do you say? Well, somebody's firing on all cylinders, aren't they? My delicious babies, just joining the dots. Okay, so, okay, the next one. Okay, my delicious babies, this is on, sorry, because it's, you know, neck and neck at the moment, okay, 50-50, because you've got 2 on YouTube and 2 on BitChute, okay, my delicious babies. So, the next one, okay, this is on YouTube, my delicious babies, and, yeah, this is interesting, actually. Let me just see. what's it flipping called now? Did I write it down? That's it. Forgotten History, My Delicious Little Babies, you know, on old YouTube. That's the uploader, Forgotten History. Now, this uploader happens to have 300,000 subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies, so rather, you know, large. 300,000 subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, okay. Now then, the video should read, on old YouTube, should read Ford GM, you know, like, as in Gertie Mama. Gertie Mama, so just think about the first thing that comes to me, Noddle. Ford GM and Holocaust, World War II. Forgotten History, yeah, and then in brackets, Opal, Opal. You see, what I was thinking about, okay, with the name Opal, I don't know whether any of you have ever watched this film. It's years old now, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, but it was called Winn-Dixie, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, and it was about little Opal, where her dad was a preacher in this film, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Anyway, they came across little Winn-Dixie, where he never had a name at first, this little beautiful little animal, yes? And then little Opal, you know, she, you know, talked her father into having this beautiful little animal, you see, okay? Anyway, she named this beautiful little animal Winn-Dixie, you see, because she happened to meet the little animal in the supermarket. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, it's a beautiful film, but for some reason, I don't know why, like, I cannot explain why, it just reminded me of that, if you know what I mean, okay? And then if you look at where it's GM, Ford GM, okay, you see something else I wrote down that come to me, Noddle, MG, just the other way round, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, okay, you know, what is it, General Motors, okay, so we're going to tick that one off, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, so the next one, so the last two now are on BitChute, so now we're switching to BitChute, My Delicious Little Babies, and the first one is our lovely, not in that way, our lovely David G. Mahoney, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, David G. Mahoney, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, yes. Now then, on BitChute, so you just type into a search engine of your choice, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, BitChute, and then scroll down to News and Politics, and bang, you're on there, okay? And yeah, and it should just say Mahoney Live, 26th, 2023, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, he gives out some really good information. My Delicious Little Babies does our lovely David Mahoney, okay. You see, the thing is with me, I do have, you know, shall we just say, I have my favourites on BitChute, and then I have my favourites on YouTube, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, so I will mention, do you understand with me? And what I mean by favourites is simply the material that they give out. Do you see what I'm saying to you, My Delicious Little Babies? Yes, because of course, you know, this involves, you know, it involves you know, looking at different videos and doing different things, you know, which of course, you know, for anybody who does this, is it can be rather time consuming. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? But I enjoy doing it, do you know what I mean? Then of course, if I want to research something else, I go on Quack Quack Go. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? Because you get the truth there. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Whereas let's just say other ones, you know, let's just say it's buried. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, you have to dig and dig and dig, you say, okay? And then, of course, you've got other things where they're simply in plain sight. My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Seeing it more and more, aren't we? Now, finally, My Delicious Little Babies. Now, this is UK column. You can actually, you know, a search engine, dear little neighbour's husband upstairs, God bless, yes, okay. Anyway, well, you can actually just type into a search engine of your choice, My Delicious Little Babies, UK column, okay? Please and thank you, or you can look on BitChute, because UK Column is also on BitChute, our lovely UK Column, okay? But like I said, not in that way, okay? And the video that you're looking for, it's been uploaded this morning. I was listening to it while I was in my juicy little shower. Do you see what I mean? And the video should read, a bunch of flowers for Faza. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'll just repeat that once again. A bunch of flowers for Faza. Okay, my delicious babies, and that's a UK Column. And they're up to now 7,072 subscribers on BitChute, my delicious babies. So it's 7072. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, so, and that's ticked off as well. Okay, so our lovely UK Column. Okay, so that's ticked off. Really interesting. It's a long video, so this is where I close my book. It's a long video, my delicious babies, but very interesting indeed. Okay. And there are more and more, and of course, you know, for others, God bless them, you know, their sacrifice was you'd need to listen to the video, my delicious babies, basically, please, and thank you if you have the time, only if you have the time. And there's been many, shall we say, in certain professions, shall we say, who well, they've lost their jobs. Okay, my delicious babies, but of course, you know, that's a sacrifice that one makes, or many make, to try to sort, let's just say, what's going on in the world globally right now. Okay, my delicious babies, just let me have a sip of my coffee. You see, the thing is, we need to keep a handle on these things, do you see? Please and thank you. Yes. So, you know, that's what's going on there. But yeah, Chris Flowers, okay, is a doctor. Well, he's, you know, he's very interesting to listen to. And then you got our lovely, not in the, you know, not with any of them, but our lovely Debbie, okay, who does go on to UK Column, okay, and she's there. And then there's another lady. What's her name now? Oh, I never wrote her name down, God bless. Anyway, but she's a lovely lady as well, okay? So you got the three of them talking, you know, throughout the video. Okay, my delicious babies, but very important to listen to these things if you can, my delicious little babies, okay? Because with me, you know, let's just say videos will go out in my dog and burn. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, they will. So, you know, just to, you know, I mean, if somebody wishes, God bless them, if somebody wishes to listen to the videos, then they do, but if they do not, they do not. But I feel better in knowing that I have posted it on to others. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? All I try to do is just keep others in the loop, basically. That's what I do. Do you see what I mean? Nothing more and nothing less at the end of the day. Do you see? Anyway, I was talking to somebody. Anyway, what was I talking about now? It was the other day. And yeah, they mentioned it to me actually when I was out walking my beautiful and delicious little baby Ruby Tuesday. Because, you know, my beautiful and delicious little baby Maisie Moo, you know, she's out at the moment. Well, anyway, so she's not in front of the camera today, my delicious little babies, okay? She comes up at certain times, if you get me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? She looks right into the camera, don't you? Do you see what I mean? Anyway, and yeah, and because it's a lovely little couple who I know, with a couple of little babies, God bless, okay? And yeah, and they were saying that, you know, the energy is changing, my delicious little babies, do you see? So, you know, others basically are noticing these things, shall we say, do you see, my delicious little babies? And I mean, I've noticed it. You know, I've noticed it that things, for some, are changing, my delicious little babies. I've been saying this throughout the months, my delicious little babies, and I'll continue to say because I am noticing changes, okay? I'm also noticing that, say if you've got, because I've got to be careful what I say, okay? I'm also noticing, and we're seeing it more and more and more, okay? Well, I am, because I'm paying attention to these things, okay? Just like some other delicious little babies, not in that way, out there, are also noticing that, say, for example, you can get one who has had, do you know what I mean? In a couple, and then, of course, you know, you can get then another who hasn't had that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But what's happening is, which is what I said when I was with my beautiful and dear little friend, dear little Kaz, last year on one of our videos, you know, that we've done together. And we were discussing this, okay? Because to me, you know, so I'm not being rude or disrespectful, and I'll repeat it again. God bless to anybody, God love them, who has with the old. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. But to me, it was all common sense, you see, because if you're in a couple and you're together, okay, well, of course, you know, you are going to exchange, you know, so I do not wish to be too personal, okay, but you are going to exchange fluids, aren't you, my delicious little babies? Yes, so we just try and keep it as clean as possible, okay? But what I'm noticing is that, say for the one who doesn't, who hasn't had, do you see what I'm saying, my delicious little babies? Well, they are becoming ill as well, my delicious little babies, you know, like, you know, sniffles and all different things. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Whereas before, for ones who have, you know, when I'm out walking and everything, before, they never had anything at all wrong with them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I know what I'm talking about. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So very sadly, this is what happened, you see. But, you know, of course, it's a dilemma, isn't it? Because, you know, if you've got, which I do happen to know, okay, when I'm out and about walking, and I do know different lovely, dear little couples. Do you see what I mean? Yes, so then 9 times out of 10, you got the one who's had it and the other one who hasn't. Can you say? So therefore, well, that's the dilemma, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Because, you know, but like I said, I've got to be careful about what I say. But to me, that's why I said that I would never, you know, not to be offensive, to hurt or offend anybody, okay, never. I would never do that, okay, but at the same time, I must think about myself as well, okay, my delicious little babies. And to me, you know, I would rather, you know, I just would not choose to be with somebody. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So that's not being nasty, or do you see what I mean? It's just over the months, there we are, and I'll repeat once again, have been noticing changes. Do you see, my delicious little babies? And like I said, ones who were, you know, hardly ever got, you know, or anything, well, all of a sudden are starting to, well, it's been happening over the months, actually. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've got to say there, my delicious little babies. But yes, you know, it was to be, there we are, expected. Do you say, my delicious little babies? That's the way I see it anyway. Okay, I mean, I even spoke to a wonderful dear little couple. When was it? It was got to be about a few weeks ago now, and we were discussing something, shall we say? Do you see what I mean? And you know, to do with the couple, yes. And this is the things that it was there we are, was causing as well, my delicious little babies. Okay, because you see, you know, because the one, God love him, did not wish to take any. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And of course, you know, the other, you know, in a relationship, said, oh, you know, well, I've got to, do you understand what I mean? Yes. Well, it was, it even got to the point, my delicious little babies, where they just said, well, no. If you was to take her, do you see what I mean? Then our relationship's finished. Yeah. Do you see? So in the end, didn't take. Okay, and yeah. So, you know, do you see what I mean? But I know it sounds like I'm talking like this, my delicious little babies, but there we are, but I'm having to. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. When I eventually get round to sorting out another platform. Okay, my delicious little babies, which are out at the moment, I cannot be bothered. To be perfectly honest with you, my delicious little babies, not at this point in time anyway, because I've got other things, there we are, on my mind, there we are at the moment, the present time. Okay, my delicious little babies, so yeah. So, and then I was hearing that, you know, well, let's just say, from what I've been hearing when I'm out and about, nobody who I've met anyway, okay, well maybe, well there was two, okay, my delicious babies when I was out and about, but other than that, anybody else said no to the, do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, no more, no more, do you see, okay, and to me, that can only be an excellent thing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But of course, you know, we're seeing it, and of course we're going to be seeing long time. And I remember, and of course, sorry, another one to listen to as well is Dr. John Campbell on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? Because, I mean, you know, to be fair, I mean, he's very flipping wrapped off as well. There we are, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? He's cheesed off as well. Do you see? Okay? So, you know, and of course he gives out the data and everything. Now, when was it now? A few years ago, and this was on a BitChute, my delicious little babies, and then that's when I'm going to end my video, okay, my delicious little babies. But anyway, on BitChute, there was, well, I never wrote it down. I mean, it'd be really hard to find it now, actually, because I never wrote the site down or anything, but that was a few years ago. And, well, somebody was secretly filming in a warehouse, my delicious little babies, and where was it now? Trying to think, it wasn't the UK, it was somewhere else, okay, out of the UK, and I'm not here to hurt, offend, or depress or upset anybody, I'm not, okay, but what they were loading onto the trucks from the warehouse, my delicious little babies, I think it was America or somewhere, okay, my delicious little babies, it was somewhere like that, okay. I'm sorry to have to say this, my delicious, deliciously I'm stumbling, my delicious little babies, body bags, and a lot, there we are, of them, okay, my delicious little babies. Now that was a few years ago on a BitChute. Okay, my delicious babies is only a very short video, but somebody was secretly filming, went into the warehouse. Yeah, loading them up. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So one has to ask themselves a question. Well, why? Why boxes and boxes? There we are of what I've just said. My delicious little babies, and they were going to all different destinations. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And there was a flipping lot of boxes. Do you see, my delicious little babies? And I'm just going to leave it like that now. If my video comes down, well, nothing I can do about it, is there? My delicious little babies. I personally do not feel that I've said anything wrong. But like I said, I'm not here to upset you with what I've just said. I'm just simply done saying it, the truth of the video. There we are, that I saw. And that were a few years ago on BitChute. My delicious little babies, yes, okay. And of course, you know, you've got more and more, you know, from what I hear. I mean, I haven't been on TikTok, it's not even installed. Do you understand what I mean? For months and months and months. And, you know, to be honest, neither do I wish to. Something says to me, there we are, just to come off it. Do you understand what I mean? And that was months and months ago, do you say? But to me, I just feel that, you know, even with TikTok, and our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Lee Dawson, he was saying that he posted, when was it? He posted, you know, some videos. Anyway, there was some that really reached, you know, great heights, okay, where, you know, there were a lot who were viewing. Of course, when it went like that, then, well, TikTok is not a liking. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? So it seems that right now, My delicious little babies. Oh, and who else were they talking about as well? Sorry, changing the subject. There's something to do with GB News or something. Okay, well, of course, you know, that was to do with, like I said earlier, to do with Lawrence Fox and, what's his name? Dan Wootton. Okay, so it seems that, there we are, that the pair of them are having problems as well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, you see, it just seems to me, my delicious little babies, that it's like, okay, let me put it in a different way. You know, like, I personally haven't been, I'm not into that sort of thing, okay? But I do know many others, there we are, okay, over the years, who are into this sort of thing, okay? Paintballing, yes, okay? Well, you know, like when you know what I'm talking about, yes, okay? So it's like you've got to get as many as possible, you know, splat, 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 splat. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And this is where I feel at this, there we are, at this moment in time, this is where we're at. Okay, my delicious little babies, because of course, you know, you've got other names as well. You know, I don't know, there just seems to be, you know, every single day you're hearing something else. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. So it seems very much to me, my delicious little babies, that if anybody speaks, there we are, or post something. I mean, they've been doing that with Facebook for a long time now, haven't they? My delicious little babies, you know, ones cannot post certain things because others are simply not a liking. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be, there we are, hearing about many more. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. Because like I said, they're not done with us out here yet. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And of course, as we very well know, you know, they give everything. Do you know what I mean? Well, they don't give it, they're flipping through it at us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So, of course, you know, just have to keep on the ball with things. That's what I'm saying, my delicious little babies. You really, there we are, really have got to keep on the ball now. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So, yeah. And of course with Lee Dawson and David G. Mahoney, they advertise other things, you know, to help the body, let's put it that way, and everything else. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, you know, well worth listening to them. And of course, you know, Lee Dawson, he also has, because he's got, what's it called? Lee Dawson TV. Okay, I'm pretty sure I mentioned about Lee Dawson's TV before. And he's got another gentleman on there. What's his name? Oh. Anyway, he's pretty good to listen to as well, my delicious little babies, on Lee Dawson TV as well, okay? And he was talking to somebody the other day, actually, and I was listening to it, okay, my delicious little babies, yes, and I was listening to it. So, yes. So, yeah. So it's all right. I was just looking, you know, somebody who I know, somebody's son, he's walking slower than usual. Anyway, God bless. Anyway, so that's the end of my video, my delicious little babies, lights off. So yeah, so interesting to listen to, my delicious little babies. Oh gosh, getting all tangled, my delicious little babies. But anyway, got fresh batteries now in my lights, juicy and beautiful little lights, because you know I love my little lights, okay? And yeah, and I mean, that's the end of my video. Somebody's thinking about me. I hope it's juicy and delicious, okay? So yeah, but like I said, you know, you're just seeing, you know, different things and hearing different things. And do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yeah, but like I said, we just got to stay on the ball at all times, okay? And I'll leave you with this as well, that whatever our putrid government say, we just do the opposite. There we are, just do the opposite. Do you see? And I'm going to keep saying it. You know, at the end of the day, I just feel that nobody should vote at all. Not for anybody. Do you see? Okay, I said it before and I say it again. You know, we're more than capable of governing ourselves. My delicious little babies, we do not need these to govern us. And I'm going to continue, there we are, to repeatedly say it on videos, my videos. Do you see? Because like I said, they've done a right number. Here we are. A right number. And then of course, you know, you've got in other countries now, you know, where they're talking about things, yes, but to me it's a shark show. That's the way I see it, my delicious little babies, because it seems as though they're doing it deliberately, you know, they're putting it out, yes, as if to say, oh yes, we're doing something about it, yes, when really the way I see it is too much chatting and F all getting done. My delicious little babies, do you see? That's the way I see it. And then you've got others, God bless, okay, around the world who are trying the hardest to sort situations out, shall we say? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So yes, so you know, at the end of the day, you know, what can we say? Okay, just got to keep, you know, just got to keep, there we are, another nip up the road, yes. We just got to keep watching, keep listening, but most importantly, you know, we have to just keep going. You know, rolling. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And that's the end of my video. So please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency. Okay. And please crunch an apple a day keeps the doctor away, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away. And if you're like myself, a moan a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, my delicious babies, and please give a listening ear because it's always very welcomed, and please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others. Okay, please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, my delicious little babies, and please send in each and every one of you, and thank you to anybody who even takes the time to even watch any of my videos. You know, thank you, okay, and God bless you all. But sending each and every one of you bright blessings. May each and every one of you have peace, love and harmony in your lives. And for each and every one of you, my little beautiful little chucky eggs that you are, that you are fully protected, your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families. Okay, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, that's me done. So much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.